Time to get started. Man, my allergies are killing me today. Hello, Impossible Sand. Welcome in. Hello, a dude. Welcome in. And Kongler. It is I. Hello, Aishindur. There are some goons fighting each other, but I have a feeling I probably don't even need to go over to them. Because it looks like they're coming to me, so... Two birds with one stone, if you will. Maybe. They were like going in a circle fighting. Now I think one is running from the other. That's kind of what I'm gathering here. Neither has an emissary, so I don't think this is Hourglass. I think they're just two random ass ships going at it for some reason. Hello, Yoki and Lady D-Rest. You ever check PlayStation servers for cheaters? PlayStation servers are cross-compatible with PC. Um, I imagine they have PlayStation only servers, like Xbox does. I don't own a PlayStation, and I haven't touched Xbox in over like 6 to 7 years, so I'm PC, which is cross-plat with PlayStation and Xbox. Hello, Tri-State Vibe. It's the Chaser one we're gonna check. I mean, we're gonna check both of them, assuming they both survive. Yeah, we're gonna go that way. Yes, this is my real voice. I'm not an AI. I'm not a voice actor, even though I do claim to be a voice actor. I'm not a professional voice actor. I can do accents, but I'm not a voice actor. I'm just a guy that fucks around on Sea of Thieves. Hello, OG Chillin' Gamer. Good to see you again. So, on a perfect timing on Sea of Thieves as soon you went to live. I take you mean you just hopped on Sea of Thieves, right when I went live. Yeah, happy 4th of July to you too, Steffi. Also welcome in, Shorty Plays Paintball. This is your first stream? Hell yeah. I need to make my chat a little bit easier to see here. Give a hug? I'm not sure who you're giving it to, but if it is to me, cheers. Thank you. You encountered cheaters in PS only servers. You reported wrong because it kept saying you need more info or something. Yeah, when you're reporting cheaters, you gotta make sure it's one, video evidence, and two, you can actually see, like, the cheater's username. Or else they can't do anything about it. Did I just end a prediction? I think I just ended a prediction. No, I didn't. I started it. Okay, it's just looking weird. There we go. These guys are really going at it over here. Hello, U.S. tax collection system. Welcome in. Should probably gather resources and make sure in-game works. Very cool. Probably start my TikTok stream too, at some point. I might just like sit here and watch. Or at least, it's gonna look like I'm watching. I should probably go over there before somebody sings. Let me start TikTok. Hello, TikTok. Go live. There we go. Well, I don't really care if I sing, so... Oh, they're sailing away. Okay. Well, I was gonna go over to them, but then I realized they aren't coming towards me. They're going away from me. Hello, 2 kills, 1 shot, and... how many people out of 100 do you think cheat? Well, if you look at the statistics, based on how many ships I've inspected, and how many people have cheated, a very, very, very low percent. If I had to guess, I think a lot of people that think they run into cheaters don't realize that people aren't actually, or aren't always cheating. There are just sweaty players on the game, which, I mean, it's a game that's been out for 7 years. It's to be expected that a large portion of the people you come across probably gonna be sweaty, if they haven't quit the game already, that is. Well, I'm just gonna leave myself on turn. Greetings. How you doing? Egg Parsley. It's quite the name. Oh my, you are a dapper looking fellow. Egg Parsley 8120. Aye indeed. Seemed like you were getting fucked up a little bit by this sloop ahead of you. Oh, I see, you got an hourglass. Hello there. How you doing? Captain Cox. Amazing throw. You gotta aim a little bit to the right, and then you might hit me next time. Cannon shots aren't terrible. I see that, Captain Cox is very, very naked. Hey, Marissa, welcome in. And Wabungus. It is indeed an hourglass fight. They must be noobs, though, because, you know, no emissary. Not the most tactical kind of combat turns and whatnot. I'm just gonna post up here. Don't question my outfit. It's the summer, it's hot out, don't question it. Yeah, but they definitely seem new. And that one's running. Well, I think I can say this guy's probably not cheating. He doesn't seem like a cheater. Now the other guy, who's to say? Though, I mean, based on what I was seeing before I pulled up here, these guys definitely don't seem like they know what they're doing. And they definitely don't seem to be, getting many kills. So, this guy is indeed a mute. We'll run a prediction for the other guy, see if he turns on his mic. Thank you, Santino. We got the game police, here, get a load of this guy. Do I look like the game police? I'm the cheater police, not the game police. Oh. Huh. Well, I guess that's one way to win. Thank you for the raid lost, Esmeralda. Happy 4th of July to you too, Nova. Well, you stay safe out there, Mr. Egg Parsley. I gave you moral support, and that's how you won. Godspeed. Hello, Finley Adams. Aren't you cheating right now? Brother, did you get a lobotomy this morning? Does it look like I'm cheating? Honestly, I need a counter for how many times people ask me if I'm cheating. And maybe we'll, like, put under that a lobotomy counter as well. Thank you for the follow, I am Tree. Found cheater on NA or exploiter. No clue, but Hourglass Sloop. Stuck in Daggertooth Middle. That sounds like a little bit of a, like a cheesing strat. I wouldn't quite call that cheats. Or even exploits, because it's not like something you'd get punished for. Yeah, it's just kind of a little cheesing spot. I think they fixed one of those spots, so you can't just, like, sit there and not sink. Though I do believe there is somewhere on the Devil's Roar Islands where you can, kind of wedge your ship a bit. How do you keep the ship going straight? The little knock here, a little knock sound, that means your wheel's in the middle. Thus, you wouldn't be going straight. Sometimes you gotta adjust it if the waves are pulling you one way or the other, but for the most part, just gotta keep that in the middle. Is bread in Sea of Thieves? No. Us pirates have a strict diet of fruits, and meat. Fruits and meat. Saw a picture of a brig, that somehow got into the middle of Merrick. Middle of Merrick? Is there like a choke point on Merrick? Guess you mean right here. They probably did some cheesing with the harpoons if I had to guess. I can't say I've ever seen somebody do that, but I wouldn't be surprised. It is Sea of Glitches after all. Yes, there are Megs in the game. Are you currently hunting a cheater? We are hunting any cheaters. When your numbers, 1.31% of players in Sea of Thieves are cheaters. Well, I take it that's out of the people I've inspected, not out of all of Sea of Thieves. Unless you did, like, calculate it to all, out of all people in Sea of Thieves, not just out of the people I've checked. Where's Greg? Oh, he's in the box. We can get him out, though. There he is. Oh, the people I've inspected, gotcha. Is there a more realistic, graphically wise, similar game to this? There is Crosswinds. I don't know how similar it is to Sea of Thieves. It's a pirate game. Though from what I've seen, I think it's a bit more like Valheim. That's kind of the vibes I got. But there is Ahoy. That one's not out yet, but Ahoy's kind of the closest thing. Realistic graphic-wise. That's like this. So I'd say look up Ahoy on YouTube. Ahoy game trailer or whatever, teaser trailer. It's not coming out till next year, but that game's kind of Sea of Thieves style, but realistic. Saw a video last week about Ahoy, looks interesting. Yeah. I mean, I'm a big history guy, so it kinda tickled my fancy, you know? Pirate game, history, all the things I like. Not all the things I like, but some of the things I like. You go on the front and aura farm. Yeah, I'll aura farm. On the front. Just gotta strike a menacing pose. Yeah, to be honest, I just wasn't really paying attention to my sale. I now noticed. I was like, yeah, you know, I should probably pull that down. Ran into a cheater who stole your skulls and vanished, flew around the map with them. Did you report the cheater? Guess that's really all I can say other than, damn, that sucks. Any cheers today? Well, we've been at it for 10 minutes. So yeah, we caught every cheater. It's actually every 30 seconds. We're catching cheaters. Yeah, you know, that's how efficient I am. What can I say? How many hours you got on this game? 1700, give or take. Probably getting close to 1800. But yeah, 1700 last I checked. Any plans for the holiday weekend? Absolutely not. I got an essay I gotta finish writing tomorrow. That's the only plans I got. Essay writing, which shouldn't take too long, but I gotta do it. Yeah, that's kinda it. Probably gonna end up playing some Dune Awakening, because I've been obsessed with that game. You can report, cheaters, on the Sea Thieves website. You're in school in July? I'm taking a summer class. It's, history. I've taken I took one history class already this summer. And then I've recently just started the second one. And I think I only need, like, 2 or 3, I think it's even less than that. I think I only need, like, 1 or 2 more history classes. And then I'll get my minor in history. And then I got, like, a year and a half left of college. And then I'll get my bachelor's in film. Am I looking at... I'm not looking at a ship, okay. I was like, what is that? Is that a sail I'm looking at? Hello, Trulist Love? Trulrish Love. Quite the name that I probably butchered. Oh, True Irish Love. I'm stupid. Gotcha. I'm a little blind. Somebody like dropping off loot. The hell was that? Yeah, take it easy, Dr. Speedy. I appreciate you pumping in. Jonathan, should I play Sonic? No. It's boring. And empty. We're looking at your phone and you heard your voice and instantly knew. That's funny. People cheat on this game, unfortunately. But in all fairness, as a wise man once said, if it exists, there's probably cheaters in it. And that can go for literally any game. Oh, and I just fell off my ship. Thank you, Sea of Thieves. You're gonna play Sea of Thieves? I'm so good at convincing people to play it. Does Rare give you health insurance and other benefits for your hard work? Absolutely not. You know what Rare gives me? They give me connection errors. Yeah, that's about it. They give me connection errors. They don't give me Sea of Thieves partner. Yeah. That's kinda it. How do I play on your server? The servers are random. there's not like a way to specifically join the same server as somebody else. I mean, there's a chance you can end up in their server just by server hopping if you're on the same like continental. I was supposed to say continental reach, continental region. But yeah. You hate progressing games where you have to build and stuff? I like building. That's kind of all I do in like Minecraft, and I've been doing it a lot in Dune Awakening, is building. I just like making shit. Now, something I don't care for in video games is story. I do not give a fuck about storylines, tall tales. I skip through all story beats of Dune Awakening. Like, I'm a gameplay guy. Um, I'm here to play the game. I'm not here for the story. If I want a story, I'll watch a movie or watch a TV show, but I just... I don't think there's been a single game I played where I've actually gotten invested in the story. I think the closest thing is when I was like 13 or 14 and I played Titanfall 2 and I did the campaign for it. I really liked the campaign. That was probably the closest I got to somewhat getting invested in like the story of a game. But even then, I mean, half of me was there just for the gameplay. I wasn't like that locked into the story. It just was a good story. You know. It was a good, I say good story, it was a good combination. It was a good campaign. Red Dead Redemption 2 has a peak story. Just, Red Dead Redemption is a prime example of how it is really hard to get me invested into a video game story, because I have almost 1,000 hours on Red Dead Redemption. Of that 1,000 hours, about 2 hours is actually in the normal Red Dead Redemption story mode. Almost all of that 1,000 hours is in Red Dead Roleplay. Yeah. I don't know. It's just, it's not easy. It's not easy getting me to actually, like, invest in a video game story. I can do it for movies. It's literally my major. I can do it for, TV shows. I don't know. When I'm playing a video game, I'm there for the gameplay. Nothing else really, matters to me, I guess, when it comes to, like, the built-in story. It just doesn't, you know. I want to make my own stories. And my own shit. That's why I like role-playing, so. Yeah. What servers are you on? I'm on North American servers. And Rare's never gonna give me custom anything. They literally said, I think it was one of the Rare employees on, like, their forums, because somebody made a post on the Sea of Thieves forums, saying that they should immortalize me and, like, put in something in the game, like, relayed to me. And they said, like, a Rare employee said on the forums, no, they're not doing that. They said they don't do, like, immortalizations anymore, so. As much as I'd love for them to even recognize me, they're probably not going to. Considering I've been doing this for, you know, 9 months, and they have not recognized me, they have not accepted me to the partner program. I'm very much convinced somebody on the Sea of Thieves staff does not like me. And that's why I don't get, like, any recognition at all. Thank you for the hydrate. Hey, Ponzi. Ran into some cheaters, unfortunately. They did a game crash exploit on you, not cool. That sounds like somebody that just, that tricked you. Was it the bell spamming one? Is that what they tricked you into doing? How long is this goon gonna charge up? Oh, damn. Hello, the boss. And no, I'm not an admin. Like I said, I don't think Sea of Thieves staff really likes me, to be honest. Yeah, I'm alone today. Welcome in, Coach Ham. You ever played Greyhack? No idea. Why wouldn't they? From what I've rumors and you know, kind of speculation, I think it's because my entire character and content is based around cheaters. You know, it's hunting them, but it's based around cheaters, and they don't want to highlight that there is a cheater issue. They don't want to acknowledge it. That's kind of my best guess as to why. Make a petition to get you partner. I doubt they would. Even if you did make a petition, I don't think they would. How do you know? I mean, I don't know. Again, that's why I said speculation. But, I mean, it goes to show clearly they don't want me for some reason, because I submitted my, application, my partner application, like 8 months ago. I have yet to get a response. I was told it can take up to like 6 months, even though they say on there it's supposed to only take like not that long, like a couple months to get a response. Also, they've never like recognized me on any of their social media. Like, they will repost other content creators, like Sea Thieves creators or like people in the community, all the time on their content. They'll comment on their videos. They'll repost on their like official Sea Thieves websites and or channels. They have never even done anything to recognize me at all. That's why I'm convinced. I think somebody at Rare just doesn't like me, and that's why. 'Cause I am literally like the biggest, as far as following goes, and probably views, the biggest Sea of Thieves TikTok channel, the biggest Sea of Thieves Instagram channel. I'm the 9th biggest Sea of Thieves YouTuber, and a lot of the Sea of Thieves YouTubers above me have pretty much like quit Sea of Thieves or have very, very sparse upload consistencies on Sea of Thieves. So as far as like active creators, I'm definitely up there. And they don't recognize me at all. Like they don't do anything to, you know, even acknowledge me. Which it's not that like I want any kind of special treatment. 'Cause I mean, what are they gonna do? Just give me an in-game item? It would be cool and all. I mean, yeah, like I don't really care if they give me an item or not, or like give me any kind of shit or not. I don't really care that much. It's more the fact they're just very out of touch with their community, I feel, and they don't do anything to even acknowledge the content creators and people who bring players to their game. Like, I'm basically free marketing for them. Like, I have about like 90 to 100 million views across all my channels. It's all Sea of Thieves content. I get so many comments of people like asking what game I'm playing, or people saying they got into Sea of Thieves because of me. I'm basically free marketing for the game, so like, the very least you could do is just acknowledge your creators. Like, at least let them know that you give a shit, that you pay attention to the people that probably make you a lot of money and keep your game alive. Like, not ban them. Cough cough thub. Like, come on now. I get you may not like Theb because he broke a couple rules like 7 years ago, however long ago it was. But he is the like 10th biggest Sea of Thieves YouTuber and consistently uploads and brings a lot of eyes to the game. You know? It's kind of just bad marketing to like neglect the people that bring, that I guess are like the biggest supports to your game. Yeah, I'm on Twitch. Could just flood their social media posts, demands to make you partner. I mean, like, I wouldn't want that just because, one, I don't really care that much. Again, the reason is because it's more of just a reflection of the people who work at Rare or Sea of Thieves, how much they just don't really pay attention to the community because they clearly neglect their creators, or the, like I mentioned, the people that bring a lot of attention to their game. They clearly neglect them. As well as the community. I mean, let's be honest. Who was asking for the Reaper chest to be able to open and spawn skeletons? Nobody wants that. Nobody asked for it. Nobody asked for vertical kegs. Like, come on now. Let's bring us some, the very base, most easiest thing to code that everybody's been asking for. If you listen to the community, savable outfits. I have so many cosmetics. I love putting together outfits. We still can't save outfits. Super basic thing that, like, 90% of video games that have cosmetics like this kind of game have. There's no way to save your outfit builds. These are all like pre-outfits. These are like full outfits. These aren't individual pieces. You can't build your own outfit. These are purchase outfits, I mean. Why can't we save our outfits? Like, that's something the community's been begging for ages. Super simple. And they don't add it. Like, come on now. Give me my outfit saving instead of a Reaper chest that just spawns skeletons. That's kind of just pointless. Hardly anybody's using that. Think you're right that they don't like you for focusing on the cheaters. It makes them look bad. Even though it looks better with how many few you found. Yeah, I mean, it really isn't like I'm making them look bad, which is why that's kind of just a stupid reason if they don't like me because my entire thing is about hunting cheaters, like, but I don't know. I mean, that's all speculation. I couldn't tell you why. My theory is that they just don't like me for some reason. I couldn't tell you why. Also, what's up with the line here? Hello? When did I do that? Did I go in like a big circle at some point? How'd this line get here? I don't know how this apparently happened. When did I do this? When did my ship go in a straight line this way? How don't you get bored from the same game? That is because the only time I'm playing Sea of Thieves is when you see me live. That is the only time I'm playing Sea of Thieves. I don't play Sea of Thieves I don't play it off stream. And I only roleplay on the game, because that's like how I create my own new interactions and experiences. When you have like over 1,000 hours on the game, it gets very repetitive. You're doing the same world events over and over. They don't add new world events hardly. And when they do, it's something like the Burning Blade, which is solving puzzles. I'm not gonna even start with the Burning Blade. I'm gonna gripe about it. So yeah, you just end up solving puzzles over and over and over. That's not very fun. That's not new. I want to blow my brains out doing the exact same thing over and over and over and over. If it's solving puzzles, like, at least if you're gonna make me do something over and over, make it enjoyable, make it new. That's why I do the same the same bit over and over, because I at least have new interactions by talking to new people. I don't want to do the Burning Blade puzzle 25 times. Like, you're waiting for the Salt 5M servers? Well, exactly. I mean, that right there, that would be a great idea. Make the private servers that Sea of Thieves partners have accessible to everyone, or maybe make them like private roleplay servers, so you can just fuck around and Sea of Thieves with friends. No rewards, solely just roleplay, or whatever else you want to do. The creators would love that, you know, especially the ones that aren't Sea of Thieves partners. There's so many things I could do. They always had issues with cheating and dealt with it. That's no secret, but you personally feel like they've at least attempted to step up their game in regards to cheating recently, so that way to get over themselves. At least your cheater count isn't the hundreds or more. It could be way worse with the time you put in. Yeah, I mean, that's why it's a bit of a game theory that it's could be because my content's focused around hunting cheaters and they just don't want to acknowledge that. I think it's more likely there's just somebody on the Sea of Thieves team that doesn't like me for whatever reason. I just think they don't like me, and that's why I don't ever get any kind of recognition, you know? Hopefully there's a or two with better mechanics and save features. I'm not sure what you're trying to say. I'm guessing that was a spelling error. Yeah, happy 4th, Blue Coat Knight. You like to tuck in this game because everybody reacts differently, then you snatch that juicy Athena quest. And I mean, I think that's what a lot of people have kind of resorted to, at least the people that aren't new to the game, is just fucking around, you know, just trying to have fun, make their own fun, basically, by goofing around with other people. Because it's just doing the same world events, the PvE, and PvP, because the PvP is also pretty repetitive. It gets boring, you know? And for a game that's been out for like over 7 years, you would think they would try to change up some stuff, breathe some new life into it, so you're not doing the same thing over and over for 7 years. Are your reputations so low? Because I only roleplay. I don't grind this game. In the last like year I haven't. And I do stream other games, Parks, not on this channel. I have a second Twitch channel called Sugbensei. That's the one where I stream other games, like Dune Awakening. I've been obsessed with Dune Awakening. And it's kind of made me realize, like, after playing an actually good and enjoyable game, where Sea of Thieves is really lacking. Broke up with an alliance one time from stealing a coffee and coal. I don't know what coal stands for. From a couple ships. Nice, nice. Ship was parked a safe distance away and you swam over and stole them directly from the ships. What if you hack simply to make your own team happy? I mean, you're playing unfairly. Also, thank you for the gifts, Genos, and Yashit, and G-Man. I appreciate it. Hello, Tater Dog, thank you. If you make a woman cheat on her husband, will you come and ban me? Yeah, I'll ban you IRL. Yep. You always play fair, just enjoy some of the mods for SOT. As you should. Well, I mean, I guess mods technically count as cheating. I'm guessing you mean mods as in client-side mods. Which, to each their own. I mean, when it comes to like client-side mods, as long as they're ones that aren't giving you an unfair advantage, like ones that just reskin your shit. Stuff like those are pretty harmless. I know a lot of people have been using like the FOV ones. There's not a lot you can do about it. I mean, Rare has their own ways. Like for me, I don't care if you're reskinning stuff or increasing your FOV, because Rare will catch you. I can't like look over your shoulder and see if you're using, you know, bad mods. To each their own. But yeah, I don't know if you mean mods as in like quick swap kind of pack file mods, or because mods technically could be cheats, and then mods could also be harmless, quote-unquote cheats like FOV increasers or weapon reskins and whatnot. Thank you for the raid, Lo-Fi. Welcome in. Hello, it's Shizuki. How was your stream? I saw you doing something. I don't know what you were doing, but like I saw the cover of your stream, and it looked like you were on your browser or something. And the cover, I don't remember what it said, but it was something a little wild. I don't know what banner or something I was seeing in the cover of your stream. Very questionable. You're playing Tetris. Oh, okay. FOV ain't cheats. Hello, bro. I love that we talk like we're 12, which kind of, you know, that does explain a lot. Let me check. I mean, like I said, I don't really care if you use increased FOV. But I don't know if Rare bans that. I imagine they do, because in their recent dev update they were saying they were banning pack files, which FOV increases a pack file. And they've noticed that most people use, like, increased FOV. That's why they're up, or... I say they're upping it to 110. They've yet to up it to 110, but they plan on upping it to 110. Let me look it up. Just for you. Is FOV increasing in Sea of Thieves? I probably should just look up. Is FOV 120? X in Sea of Thieves considered cheats. We'll see what it says. Rare doesn't know how to make a game. The game is S, and as a person who's played it, probably longer. How many hours do you have on it? Let's see. Yeah, it is considered cheating, by the way. This says packs, which is modifying game files, is considered cheating. So, FOV increases are, if it's over 90, is considered cheating. But again, I don't give a shit if you're increasing your FOV. They're literally gonna be raising it anyways. Like, that is entirely on Rare, because I'm not looking over your shoulder seeing if you're using FOV. Or, like, whatever other, client-side cheats, or pack files, I should say, you're using. But, you know, I'll play both, with that comment a little bit. I wouldn't say Sea of Thieves, and this is my opinion, of course. I wouldn't say Sea of Thieves is entirely, like, a terrible game. That's how long? You didn't say how long you've been playing the game. But okay. Did you? Let me check. I didn't see it. I may have missed it. I'm not seeing it in here. I don't think you said. No, I'm not seeing it. Cause the last thing you said before that is, that anyone here, I can say that's a shit game. That was the last message you said. Before, that's how long. I'm not seeing it. But yeah, I'll play ball with that comment a little bit. In my opinion, it must not sync, because I'm not seeing it. I don't think Sea of Thieves is an entirely terrible game. I wouldn't say it's an amazing game in the long run. But as far as, like, if you're new to the game, I think it's a good game. Kind of your first 0 to 100 hours, maybe 200 by, you know, a stretch. Depends what you're doing, of course, but I feel like, honestly, Pirate Legend's probably a good threshold of when it's a good game. Kind of the beginning noob era, I guess you could say. Like, when you start the game, I feel like it's a good game. When it gets to the long term of the game, when it gets to the late game stage, where you've kind of done all the world events, you've had the Sea of Thieves experience, then everything just gets very repetitive and just grindy. And I say grindy not as in like there's an actual progression grind, it's a repetitive grind. And then it just gets very boring. And most players then kind of get to the point where you're not like playing it that much. You know, Sea of Thieves, once you've gotten through the kind of the beginning noob phase, it's one of those games where you just pick up every once in a while. You still come back to it. If you got friends, you probably pop back in every once in a while. But if you're somebody like me, who has a lot of hours in the game, which is probably much more than the regulars or the people that pop back in, that probably accumulate up to like 500 hours, you know, maybe 600. When they're just popping back in every once in a while over the years, it's really just not enjoyable. Like, unless you're somebody who, like, really likes PvP, then I could see the game keeping your attention for, you know, 2,000 plus hours. But, like, I have 1,700 hours on the game. By the time I got to at least, like, 800 hours, close to 1,000, I just did not enjoy the game anymore. The way I enjoy the game is by interacting with people, role-playing, talking to people. All the good players are gone. I wouldn't say they're all gone, but a lot of players have quit. A lot of the kind of sweats have probably quit. I mean, just from what I've noticed with the people I've been running into. Like, I've been on the open seas a lot. It's not like I'm doing a whole bunch of Hourglass. A lot of the people we run into are just noobs. They look like they're brand new to the game. Not a lot of the people who've spent a lot of time on the game actually stick around. At least of recent, that's what it seems like. Why people quit? Well, kind of what I was explaining before. It's just, it gets very repetitive. Like, it's a very fun game when you're starting out, but once you get past kind of the 1 to 200 hour threshold, once you've done everything, once you hit Pirate Legend, it's very repetitive. And there isn't like that much of a satisfying progression level, or progression to the game. I mean, you're basically doing the same world events that have been around for 5+ years, and you get number ticks on your reputation. Like, there's not really anything that kind of keeps you locked in when you're putting a lot of hours in. People quit because they focus on PvE instead of PvP in the PvP game. I mean, it's not just a PvP game. It's PvE and PvP. But not everybody enjoys PvP. Like me, I'm not really that much into PvP. I like talking to people. I like goofing around, role-playing, you know. I could PvP, but I don't I don't want to piss people off. Like, I'll fight people if they're being, you know, rude sometimes, or I'll just mess around with them. I'll troll them a bit. But like, I don't like bullying noobs or people that are like bad at the game or new to the game. Like, I like goofing around and just having fun and making sure other people are having fun. I'm not trying to ruin some kid's night, you know? So many X now players are gone? What's NAL stand for? I feel like I'm probably not gonna be able to figure this out by looking it up. There's now sales Sea of Thieves. What is this? Beware of now sales. Oh, arena sales. Gotcha. I started playing like right around when Reapers was added and close to when Arena was removed. So I only played like a couple matches of Arena. That was kind of when I started playing the game. Yeah, I highly doubt there's many Arena players still in the game. You suck at PvP? I mean, that's fair. The only PvP I'm actually good at is like hand-to-hand PvP. That's it. I suck at like cannon and helm. But it's also not my choice, or I guess forte. Like, that's not what I focus on in Sea of Thieves. It's not what I'm that into. PvP, that is. Be nice if they had more PvP modes rather than a new quest that you gotta do 10 times in a row for a comm. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. Even as somebody that's not that into PvP when it comes to Sea of Thieves, it's probably because the PvP is just boring to me. If they put in a mode, like I pitched in a video, The Raging Seas, where it's high stakes, high rewards, you got like this server that's much smaller than the normal Sea of Thieves world, so everybody's close together, you got some like valuable loot you're fighting over, forces people to be near each other and like constantly either forming guilds, or I say guilds, forming alliances and PvPing, much closer combat, basically like Arena. I would play the game. I'd probably be a lot more into it and feel a lot more enticed to actually PvP, if they had something like that. This game, Sea of Thieves, Damon Steel. Do you only play the game anymore to keep making money slash streams from the videos or slash videos? Half and half. I'll be honest. I'm not gonna bullshit y'all. It's half and half. Also, thank you for the raid, Skabeats. How's Sea of Thieves, Skabeats? I saw you were on it earlier. Yeah, to answer that question, it's half and half. I'm not that big of a fan of Sea of Thieves, especially because of the very disappointing updates and just kind of decline and honestly just player interaction. I'm not enjoying Sea of Thieves as much, but I do like having the interactions. I mean, that's what keeps me playing, is I guess just kind of for the chance to have unique and fun interactions with people. Yeah, so it's kind of half and half. Half of the reason I play is, you know, basically for the growth and money so I can pay my bills. But the other half is a enjoyment, less of recent, but still an enjoyment of just role-playing and having unique interactions, so. People used to be much better. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that really goes for everything. I mean, a lot of players, like, a lot of the sweats, or just people that were a bit better at the game, it seems have quit. Played a little, had a Fort of Fortune fight, but you got off. Had a super fun time playing Lockdown Protocol. Nice. Yeah, I like Lockdown Protocol. I have no idea how to do any of the tasks in Lockdown Protocol. I just fuck around and, like, kill people or revive people. That's kind of all I do. Regardless of whether I'm the dissonant or not. Also, thank you for the follow, Big Buckshot. Agree with what you're saying. Alright, I read that one. Ever tried Roblox? I'ma have to pass on Roblox, G. Can't say I'm a Roblox connoisseur. Though I'm sure DJ Khaled would be, he'd probably have some things to say. I feel like I'm not getting any closer to the ship I'm trying to get to. Oh, there goes my sail. Well, I guess I'm kinda getting there. I just have this annoying-ass ship next to me that won't leave me alone. Oh, the ship skin is the Azure Scout. Would you ever consider doing a meet and greet-esque Sea of Thieves stream? Probably not, to be honest. I mean, like, a meet and greet kinda ruins the, I guess, mystique, if you will, or the uniqueness of running into me. And also, I don't need to, like, stroke my ego. I don't need people, like, constantly... that would kind of be too much for me, if I just have, like, a literal stream of people fanboying over me in-game. That would be too much for me. Honestly, some of my favorite interactions are the people who have no idea who I am, and are so confused by, like, what I'm doing. Those are some of my favorite interactions. Because they just feel more genuine. Like, they're just so... it's just so, like, random for them, and they're just so confused, but they're like, this is great, this is... I have no idea what's going on, but I like what's going on. Let me get a prediction going here. I'm gonna delete the last one, because that one was for the guy we never got to talk to. There we go. The natural ones are much more rewarding. Exactly. Hello there. How you doing? We got here, we got Lux Nova and Smoke Grenade. You guys by yourselves on a break? You got Rick. Nice. Gents are aware this is a vessel for 3. A little bit difficult to be manning this with 2 people.
Hello?
Hello there, Mr. Lux Nova. How you doing?
Wait, no, wait, is this John Anti-Cheat?
No, I know what you're talking about. Calm
This
down.
is John Anti-Cheat.
Why do you recognize me and then instantly try killing me? What is this?
Wait,
This is
hold
harassment.
up, hold up.
Is it cause I'm half naked? It's the summer, it's hot out.
No, I knew you from TikTok, man.
No. I'm only on MySpace.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Well, I know you from there.
I'm a MySpace creator.
We ain't got no cheats, man.
I mean, it's not very convincing as you're actively trying to kill me.
I'm not trying to kill you, to be fair.
I mean, you are following me around with the sword in hand.
Hold on, let me tell him to stop. 1 sec.
Oh. This man's got no chill. Calm down. Goddamn. Oh, he's dancing. He's jigging. No, it's alright. I already stole some of your food. Though I do appreciate the offer.
Hey, can we sink your boat, John?
Why do you need to sink my boat? I need that
It
to
would
get
just
around.
give us some stuff to make us have a better day.
I mean, I don't think there's much on there that's gonna make your day better. It's kind of bare bones.
What are you writing down, dude?
No, I'm
Can I
just
see?
writing down
Will
your
you show it to me?
performance.
What do you think of it? You
I
want me to
mean,
play a song for you? I can play a
very
song for you.
aggressive, I will say. Though it doesn't seem like you're using any cheats, because you probably would have been able to kill me if you were.
Well, to be fair, I haven't shot at you 1 time, so.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Though I am getting
I thought you
Mr.
were doing damage.
Mr. Spooky written down here.
He's trying to give you
My
some
fault,
fruit
man.
to help you out.
I'm trying to give you some fruit here, my man.
No, it's alright.
I thought you were
I'm all
dangerous.
full on food.
Oh,
Holds out sword.
I guess you did.
Ah, I see I found your 3rd crewmate. I'll be right back. Come with me, and you'll see a naked man with a hat on. Somebody's been naughty down here, hasn't he?
Yeah, hey, whoa.
You've been
I'll
dirty
help
my
out, I'll help.
vessel.
Oh, damn. So he...
My god. Tastes like burnt toast. Oh yeah. It's a pretty strong stench, I gotta say. They sound sus, very sus. How dare they? Exactly. How could they burn the company vessel? It's rude. This is private property. Hello, Jackson. Welcome. Hint of Teawook. Perhaps. Or Teawood, perhaps. Just a little bit. And they really were giving this thing time to burn. I'm fucking cooking out here. I'm creaking. Oh my god. There is so much fire. Why is there so much fire? There we go. Anyways. How are y'all doing? Oh my god, there's more fire! Brother, I just put it out. Burnt wood keeps termites away? That's true. That's true. That's a good way of looking at it. Maybe it was helping? Yeah, he was trying to make sure that any cheaters get burnt out, you know? It was a controlled burn. That's a keg. Thank you, Sea of Thieves. Thank you very much. We really can't have nice things here. We really can't have nice things. Thank you, Sea of Thieves. Thank you very much. The ship set is the Azir Scout. Find anyone? Nope. Just very large and naked men. The usual. That's why you set your house on fire. Fair enough. How do you get it? By playing Arena when Arena was a thing. If you did not play when Arena was a thing, you can no longer get it. So in that case, sucks to suck. Yeah, I don't believe you can get the hole anymore, unless you play during Arena. At least that's all I'm told. I don't pay attention to the Emporium, so it's possible. Are you on controller? I am on controller, and I've always been on controller. Time to inspect more vessels. How does one seek out a cheater on Sea of Thieves? By looking. Currently, Rare outsourced the programming of Arena system to a third party who are not in business anymore, so Arena will most likely never come back. Oh, okay. Is that why they shut it down? That kind of shines a different light on Arena, because I'm pretty sure they said they shut it down because nobody was playing it. But it seems like they shut it down because it got outsourced or whatever. Whatever they were using to run the servers off of no longer exist. That's what it seems like. Happy 4th of July to you too. Do you prefer Jonathan or Mr. Anti-Cheat? I mean, I prefer John. Thanks for no information whatsoever. Too bad. Dope name. Thank you. Thank you. You ever played Fortnite? I played Fortnite when it first came out. I played pretty much season 2 through like 7, 8, I think. It was about like 9, I think, when I stopped fully playing. What was Arena? You never got to experience it? Basically, like a capture the flag almost. Free for all, kinda. Let me get my notes down. I think I already noted down that they weren't cheating. Yep. That's all good. And they are clearly not going to stop following me. Because they want attention, so. In the wise words of Sun Tzu. See ya. Oh, that didn't work. Undadasi. Undadasi. Kind of respectable ship, mate. What's the worst cheater you've seen? worst cheater I've seen would have to be, probably the one that was using a machine gun sniper. That one was pretty egregious. That or, oh, what was the other one? Playing enlisted? I'm not sure what enlisted is. I'll have to look up that one. Yeah, worst cheater would have to probably be the one that was machine gunning a sniper, or the guy that like was elongating his arms and sounded like an actual newborn fetus. Those were probably the weirdest ones. What just happened? What just happened is I got to a new server very quickly, so that I can continue inspecting. It's a World War II game. Nice. If I need a World War II game, I probably can just stick with Hell Let Loose. I like Hell Let Loose. That one's fun. Ah, I'm out of ammo. Thank you for the follow, Luffy. I appreciate it. Or not the follow, sorry, the gift, Luffy. You remember the sales guy? Yeah, yeah, that was Deckhand Steve, I think, is the one you're talking about. Where he just starts changing through his sales. Steve was probably, like, one of the nicest cheaters we came across and one of the most harmless. There were, like, 2 cheaters we've come across that were pretty harmless and chill. There was Deckhand Steve, and then there was the naked guy. I don't even remember his name, but the naked guy that claimed to be a fan. Those are like the 2 harmless cheaters. I mean, I'm sure they're not entirely harmless. It's very possible they just didn't want to be mean or show their true colors, because they probably knew I was streaming it or recording. But, compared to the others, they were at least the chillest. Hello, Chop. Sound like the guy who sung Absolute Cuckoo by the Majestic Fields. Never heard of it, but I'll take it as a compliment. Oh yeah, there's the Discord. Hello, Gregor. Gonna aid the noob? Go for it. You wanna play Hell Let Loose? However, you happen to be poor. That's fair. What is the most well-rated FPS game according to you? I'm guessing you mean what is, like, what I say is my favorite or what I think is the best FPS game. I would say best FPS game. I mean, as far as, like, realism goes, Hell Let Loose is definitely up there, if not #1 for realism. For, like, a realism shooter. I like that game. As far as just, like, in general, FPS game, I mean, if I go off playtime, I'd have to say Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the 2018 Modern Warfare. It's probably, you know, a pretty subjective opinion, but going off, like, playtime, that would probably have to be my #1. I have, like, I'd have to check, but I have a lot of hours on that. Counter-Strike would probably be second as far as hours go for FPS games. Yeah, #1 would probably have to be 2018 Call of Duty Modern Warfare. And mostly all I played in that, or at least what I played the most of, was Search and Destroy. I love Search and Destroy, and in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2018. I'm forgetting like the number on it. I think it's just Modern Warfare. I don't think there's a number on it. Siege is pretty good. I've played a little bit of Siege. I didn't really get into it. I think my problem is I just like would get bopped in the head, and I have no idea what I'm doing. I've tried the finals. That's another one I just didn't really get into. It was fun, but I guess not quite my forte. Thank you for the follow, Ryan and Gigi Brox. Welcome in, Mander Pander. Black Ops was pretty fun online. They had the Sticks and Stones mode with the Tomahawk. That was hilarious. Well rated means all people agree on popularity the game had or has been getting. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay, so going off of like the most popular overall FPS game. Now if we're going off FPS, most popular FPS overall, I mean Helldivers, although that's not like a first-person shooter, that's a third-person shooter. I don't think Helldivers counts as that. It's a shooter. I'm not sure what the like most popular FPS game would be. I mean, Counter-Strike is probably up there, and probably Valorant as well. Uh, Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves is not the most popular FPS game. I think if you look up the concurrent players on Sea of Thieves, it is nowhere close to literally any other popular FPS game you can think of. You might not know this, but Mander is kind of a big deal. I did not know this. I like how I marked this ship and then I've just been sitting here the entire time. It's probably Fortnite. Oh. But Fortnite's third person though, is that considered FPS? Because it's not like a first person shooter, it's a third person shooter. I mean, as far as Battle Royales go, Fortnite's definitely like the most popular, but yeah, there's the Discord. Thank you for putting the link in chat if anybody's interested. If you're on TikTok, it's under my profile picture. We need you in Tarkov. They'd rather not get yelled at in Russian. I don't need very angry Russian man yelling at me. It would not be ideal. I already get angry Russian men yelling at me in the real life. I don't need it on Tarkov. I prefer to avoid the Russian games, so... It is not bad game. It is not bad game. But it would not be my first choice. I like pirate game. I like to go onto the seas, or roleplay out whatever I feel like doing. I don't need an angry Russian man yelling at me about whatever he feels the need to yell about. It doesn't always make sense. Sometimes they just want to yell at you about whatever is on their mind. It does not always make sense. This guy's in Ukraine? No. I'm American. CS Global Offense, you think is a well-rated game? Yeah, CS GO is probably up there with like the top FPS games. That and probably Valorant, as much as I hate Riot Games. Valorant's probably also up there. think Call of Duty is the most popular FPS game. As far as notoriety goes, probably. If we're looking at like, yeah, I guess it's popularity if we're looking at the older Call of Duty games. The newer ones, no. I could be wrong, but I feel like not that many people are playing the new Call of Duty games. They kinda suck ass, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, happy 4th of July to you too. GTA has the most notoriety. Well, we're talking about FPS games, and I'm guessing when we say FPS we mean first-person shooters, which, I mean, technically, GTA could be an FPS. I mean, there is a first-person mode. I don't know if it's considered like a shooter, so to speak. It's kind of more of like an open world shooter. I mean, going off technicality, you might be right. I mean, if GTA counts as an FPS game, then yeah, it probably is the most popular FPS game. Because it does have first-person mode, so. There's our destination. Well, it's actually not our destination, but it's a destination. It's a ship. And I will take it. You wouldn't call it FPS, you're right. Yeah, I mean, it technically could be, but I don't know if it would really be considered that, and they're running away. Battlefield? Battlefield 1 is probably my favorite Battlefield game. I feel like Battlefield 1's probably up there with, like, popular games. Especially when Battlefield 1 first came out, I mean, that shit was poppin'. Feel like the pirate is tweaking out, can't sit still. This is how I always am. I got video game ADHD. I'm always parkouring while I'm talking. I do it in Minecraft, I do it in Sea of Thieves. I do it in literally every game. I gotta be moving while I'm talking. I mean, shit, I do it IRL too. Like, when I'm having a conversation, I always just, like, start doing random tasks. Like, I'll start drying the dishes while I'm talking to somebody. Or cleaning. I just kind of, like, start multitasking when I'm having a conversation with somebody. The best way to tell whether I'm sober or not is how much I'm moving. The less sober I am, the less I move when I'm having a conversation. In general. Should you play Minecraft or Sea of Thieves? That is entirely up to you. Those are two very different games, and that depends what you're in the mood for. And this guy went straight into the storm, didn't he? Thank you, Sea of Thieves. Yep, there he goes, right into the storm. Play both, yeah. You gotta play Sea of Thieves in Minecraft. Go steal somebody's hostage with no context? I take it you mean to say go steal somebody's ship with no context? Where else are you like at? I'm not sure what you're asking. Are you asking where in the server I am? Would you play the game Sand when it comes out? Oh, maybe. I've been having a lot of fun on Dune Awakening. I've been playing that game a lot recently, so if it's like Dune Awakening, I might be into it. I may play it. You get seasick? I get motion sick, I don't get seasick. If I'm on like a small boat for a long time, I might start getting motion sick. But I don't get like seasickness, if that makes sense. It's more of like roller coasters make me sick. VR made me sick. If I'm standing up, I can't do VR if I'm standing up. I get very motion sick. I have to be sitting down. What was your motive behind John Anti-Cheat? Because I thought it would be funny. Literally goofing around. That is my motive. We do a bit of goofing. You're literally following us? Well, pull over and let me inspect you then. I'm coming in hot here. Don't mind me. Any damage will be covered by my insurance. Oh my god. That'll buff out. That'll buff out. I have insurance. Hello there, Mr. YHW7777. Let me repair your hole. You didn't ask permission to board? Well, that's too bad. It's almost like I'm the inspector. Yeah, you should be fine down there. There's one hole somewhere. There it is. It is quite the storm out there. A lot of rain, a lot of big waves. And I am by myself, so. I am the anti-cheat, that is correct. It's like an infinite supply of water down here. Now, you gents wouldn't happen to be using any cheats by chance, would you know? You playing fair out here? I asked if you happen to be using cheats by chance. Making sure you're playing fair out here, Mr. YHW7777. If you were speaking, I'm unable to hear you. Yes. You say yes to using cheats? No. I see. Hello, Mr. Fizzy. Would you happen to be a disgusting cheater, Mr. Fizzy1692? Assailant of the Abyss. That's good, that's good. I see that little no shake. Alright. Well, you gentlemen stay safe out there. I gotta go hunt down a sloop that was running away from me. Godspeed. You stay safe out there. Of course, of course. No idea where that sloop went. Oh, your boat sank. Damn, that's unlucky. Well, if you throw up like a Reaper's mark, I'll be able to find you wherever you respawn. Thank you for the gift, Hunter. Thank you, Kippo Strife, YT. Glad you enjoyed the TikToks. Godspeed, gentlemen. Thank you for the follow. I'm Wizzy. Want a friend to join you? Won't join you, but you want to know? Oh, yeah, I should be fine. Well, it should be alright. Climb up to your crow's nest and put on the red flag with the skull on it. That is the best way to ensure that, I can find you. If you got something that marks you on the map. I'm on your ship just in imaginary form. Naturally, naturally. Well, I'll tell you what. You're in a canoe. Well, now I'm convinced that you're just lying and you're not actually the sloop that I was chasing. They don't got canoes in Sea of Thieves. They got rowboats. And if you're in a rowboat, good luck getting to me. Hello, Jackson. What was that? Jackson Peck, I think was your name? Do you have any TikToks of you finding cheaters? I do. I do. I've caught 16 cheaters, and of those 16, I think at least 10 have been made into videos. Give or take. I gotta think off the top of my head. There's Deckhand Steve. There was the Cheater Fan. There was QS that had like, that was like really sweating on me with the cheats. There's the two guys that were shitting on my deck, so that's 5. Let's see. That's 5. Let me think. Have I only made 5 videos out of the cheaters I've run into? I feel like I'm missing some. Oh yeah, that was at least one, now that I think about it. There was one more, because it was the guy that was, like, telling me literally how he cheats. He uses, like, cleaners and stuff. That one was made into a video. So that's 6. What are the other ones? I made, like, an entire video that was solely just the cheaters I've run into. Yeah, those are all the ones I can remember off the top of my head. I do have on my Sugbense YouTube channel, I made a video that's just all of the cheaters that I've made into videos. That's all in one video. Let me see how long it is, because I feel like there were more than 6 cheaters I've turned into videos, considering I've caught 16. Oh, hello, my own channel. Raise the skull flag, I think I'm in your server. I'll just tell you where I am. I'm right next to a ship with the skull flag, I'm on Chicken Isle, and I'm next to Plunder Valley. That's where I am. I'll let y'all look, cause I'm about to go grab something to drink. Oh. Hello there. Where'd you gents come from? Brasquill
Yeah.
and
Yeah, Brasco.
Hetpred.
So we're the guys in your chat that just think our boat.
Oh, I see the robo. You weren't lying. You really were nearby. Okay.
So we coming into with a small boat, you know.
Man, let me take a look at
Oh.
this. Let me make sure you don't have any illegal
You like our
colors
boat?
on this. It's looking a little damaged. It's fancy.
Yo, my friend right there really like your stream, so.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I don't have any fancy fireworks, but I have this.
Oh.
It's a nice robo. I'll donate to you some worms. That should keep you alive for a little bit.
Some worm. Yay.
Alright. Well, you gents wouldn't happen to be cheating by chance, would you?
No, we're not.
That's good, that's good.
Yeah.
Savannah's a very suspicious
So
fish
you
on
like,
his head.
right now you're looking for some cheater?
I'm always looking for cheaters, yes.
Oh, alright. I mean, that's a great thing to be chasing some cheater, like, to clean up the game, you know?
Mm-hmm. They're dirty, and they're nasty. And I do my best to remove them from the seas.
Yeah, that's great. You should get a raise.
I should get a raise? I don't get paid
Yeah.
to start, so... This is entirely
Damn, you
freelance.
chill. Oh, you got a cat?
I do have a cat, yes.
Ooh, that's pretty nice. I wish I had one too.
Just getting this written down. Alright. Well, you gentlemen stay safe out there. I gotta get back to hunting, so Godspeed. I would give you a little bit of a donation, but I don't really have much to give you, so you got a couple
It's
worms on
fine.
that rowboat. Should keep you afloat
No,
for
I
a
don't
bit.
think I have some corn.
I put a couple worms in there.
Oh, you
Yeah,
gave us a couple of worms. That's nice.
yeah,
We're gonna
that'll
get
keep
some
you going.
fish. Yeah, we're gonna catch some fish. That's nice.
Well, you stay safe out there.
Yeah. Stay safe too, and I hope you're gonna catch more cheater, you know?
I'll do my best.
I
Godspeed. Hmm. You just try shooting at me? Or are you shooting the skeleton? Oh, they're shooting the skellies, okay. Some very interesting naked men. Now I'm gonna go get a drink. If I find you in the server, can I get a screenshot photo? Sure. You should go to Plunder Valley. I was just at Plunder Valley. What do you mean I should go to Plunder Valley? I mean, I've already checked that galley in there, so... Also, that's my bad. I completely forgot that the prediction was for the galley, and they were mutes. That's my bad. Unfortunately, I can't really do much about it. There isn't, like, a way to refund already ended predictions, so... That sucks. My bad. You're on a break, come to Ancient Spire? Okay, now everybody's just gonna be telling me, come to this outpost, come to this place. I'll tell you what. If y'all think you're in my server, I will be headed straight north because I want to go grab a drink. And I'm being distracted. Yeah, it's Galleon, and that is, I think, the naked men on a rowboat with the lantern. How does one acquire that physique? You gotta catch at least 5 cheaters. And you gotta beat them to a pulp. And then you'll have a physique like this. Thank you for the follow, the real Brazik. Oh, Brazquil. I don't know why I said Brazik. Brazquil. Hey, there's always a chance. Turkey 8. Welcome in. Alright, I'm sailing northwest. Now I am gonna go get a drink, and I will be back. What's your opinion on the state of Sea of Thieves? It's kind of dying out. At like I'm pretty sure it's at one of its lowest points for the monthly amount of players. The updates have been very underwhelming. Add in a new game mode called Raging Seas. I made an entire video on it. I'm talking like a certain political man now. Add in the Raging Seas. I need the Raging Seas, Sea of Thieves. I've been asking for it. I made a video. I want new content. I don't want to do puzzles over and over again on a big fucking burning blade. Give me new content. I don't want a chest that spawns in skeletons. Alright, I'll be back. Y'all behave yourselves. Alright, I'm back. Anyways, what did I miss? Did we get raided by cheaters? Did they take all my pineapples? Yeah, happy 4th of July to you too, Turkey Tank. He obtained his build by eating 12,000 worms. Exactly. So you don't get a build like this overnight, you gotta eat copious amounts of worms. Welcome in, Koi Fish. John Anti-Cheat, you are my hero. Cool. Welcome in. What the hell? I'll just leave that out. It's fine. I'm gonna put it back on. There we go. The water and boat physics look good in this game. I mean, if you think this looks good, you're gonna be surprised when I tell you, or not tell you, show you, that I have my graphics all the way down. If I want to kill my PC, I gotta simply put it to mythical and it looks a lot better. It's just my PC says, no, you're not running well today. So, yeah, I gotta keep it on low if I want my PC to actually function. I could literally hear my fans just overhauling the second I turn the settings all the way up. Hello, Roy, welcome in. Literally just watch all my YouTube videos. You're the best content creator of this game. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy the videos. I don't know where I'm going. Probably not towards anyone or anything. Yeah, it does still look good, even on low graphics. Hello, Corby. Welcome in. Yeah, my CPU is hurting. John, thank you for taking care of us by getting rid of the cheaters. Hey, I do my best. Speaking of which, let's do some hourglass. Why not? Let's give it a go. Let's give it a spin. Yeah, happy 4th of July to you too, Max. Welcome in. Also, thank you for the gifts, Hunter. Let me get a prediction running here. There we go. And no, we post up, as it takes these years to load. And while it searches for an opponent, I'm going to walk around, because I do not want to sit on my ass. I want to move. Don't worry, I'll still be reading chat. I'll be walking by my desk to look at chat. I just want to move. Ugh. Hello, Brad. Welcome in. Pretty sure we had one other person that joined the TikTok stream. Its name was just Brad. But I think they had a different profile picture. There's a lot of Brads here. Now, the only thing we're missing is Brad's wife. If you get the reference, then you know the reference. You're cultured. If you know the reference of Brad's wife. 6K players, or 6K player game. I can't read. Is in its GG stage. Gotcha. Brain is not transmuting. Yeah, Sea of Thieves is definitely at its lowest. A lot of Sea of Thieves creators have already quit making content, or a lot of the big ones have slowed down content. At least as far as YouTube goes, I don't really pay attention to streamers that much. I wouldn't say Sea of Thieves is quite dead, but it's definitely not a good spot, I guess you could say. It's definitely on the decline, on the low. Hello there. I like the party boat sail. It's very fancy and fitting for the day.
Yo
Hello,
again.
Mr. Sea Swagger, 1956. How you doing? You been behaving?
Yes, OFC.
That's good. That's good. Just had to make sure. I'm sure you know the drill. Take a little look around here.
Yo, can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
What's going on, man? What's
not
going
too
on?
much. Just keeping the seas safe. You know, the usual.
You changed your outfit since the last time I saw you?
It is the summer. You know, it's really hot out here, so
Of course,
I
of
had
course.
to make sure
Makes
I'm
sense.
not completely, you know, sweating up all my fancy clothes.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'll
I
let
was just
loose
watching you on
sometimes.
TikTok, too. That's funny. I was like, I wonder if
Oh,
I'll run into
nice.
him again. And then I ran into you.
Fair enough.
There's a hacker in here. I'd watch out. You need to get on that.
Oh.
He just
Was
sunk
he
me like
running
3 games
Athena,
ago.
or was he running...
He had no flag, just a Reaper's mark.
Was he on Hourglass, or was he on Open
Yeah.
Seas?
Nah, he was an Hourglass. It was like 3 games ago. He had just a Reaper's mark and that like blue and orange boat hole.
Was he
It was
running
disgusting. I
Guardian
hated it.
though, or was he running
Yeah, it was
Servants?
Guardians.
Okay,
Nah,
maybe
it was
I'll have to
Guardians.
run some Servants then, see if I run into him.
I picked up your pirate. My bad.
Yes, that's Greg. He likes to bite. Let me just put him over there.
Also, I'll just warn you, I did hit your boat with one of those shots, by the way.
Oh,
So
that's fine. It'll buff out.
it'll buff out, he said. It's the company vessel anyways.
It is the company vessel, and I have no sentimental value towards it.
Dude, that's great. Last time I ran into you, I was telling my friend, he's like, there's no way it was him. And I was like, nah, watch, I'll do it again.
That you did. Now he
Don't
has
worry,
no
I'm not a
reason to
filthy
doubt
rotten
you.
cheater. No, if I was a filthy rotten cheater, I would be way better at this game than I am.
I wouldn't say better, so to speak, because the second the cheats come off, they're terrible.
That's true.
So, you know,
That is true.
they're temporarily
I skeeted
better.
a hacker with my buddy the other day. We skeeted, you know that, I don't know if it's a glitch or a hack. You know where they can bucket their boat and it just puts
That's a
water in
cheat.
your boat?
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
very old cheat from like 3 to 4 years ago that somehow Rare is unpatched, I guess. And they're able
Well,
to do it. So.
we had one of them. I skeeted him off my boat. It was awesome.
Good work.
Yeah, it was my first skeet like ever. I only hit him sometimes, but when I hit him, I feel cool.
Oh yeah.
Just so you know, this will give me my champion streak. I appreciate it. I'll be a
Of
champion
course.
vessel after this.
Speaking of which, feel free to lay into the vessel here. Get some practice
Oh, yeah,
shots
go
off on the
ahead.
company vessel.
No
that was actually a
way.
pretty good shot.
Yeah,
me see if I can
was
deck
gonna
shot.
say.
Deck shot! Let's go! Deck shot! Oh, and perfect timing. Ship's almost done. I'm just gonna post up while my ship goes down. Bunny Clankers, wrong game, champ. Wrong game. Hello, Corby. Also, if anybody wants to join the Discord, there's a Discord link. I'll put it in TikTok chat too. There we go. Hello, iGrok. You've been attacked and sunk by hackers. Disappointed in you I am. That sounds like a skill issue. You watch my content, you should know how to deal with them.
Mr. Anti-Cheat. Keep those seas safe.
That I shall. You stay safe out there. Godspeed.
Have a good one, brother.
I'm getting pulled down. Shit. Cool. Looks like I'm gonna have to run some servants. Which now that I think about it, and this seems very silly. I think most of the time that I've run into cheaters on Hourglass, I've been running servants. That could be why I'm not running into as many. It could also be because I don't win a lot of my matches, so it's not queuing me against, you know, like high level or high streak players, which would be cheaters because they're obviously winning, they're cheating. Yeah, maybe that's why. I'll try running some servants when we do some dives, but that is a burning blade with a Reaper chest, a tier 5 flag, and a lot of baggage. So let's get it. I've already paid my taxes, and I can tell you, my taxes were much more than $30. Unfortunately. Sometimes you cheat on your girlfriend. Clipped. Caught in 4K. Screenshotted. 20 screenshots. We're forwarding it to your girlfriend as we speak. No, I did not get banned for cheating. If I got banned for cheating, I wouldn't be here as we speak. I got kicked because Sea of Thieves anti-cheat is dog shit and can't tell when somebody is cheating and when somebody's jumping off a crow's nest. And yeah. And then the second time I was getting targeted by cheaters where they were overloading my server with files. So I would just have like over 1,000 ping any server I got into, so I eventually got kicked because the server was just unbearably laggy. That's like the 2 times I've been kicked for anti-cheat violation. No worries, Lewis. Is this peak? Post more? Well, I can't really post more when I just don't have as many interesting interactions. Unfortunately. I mean, if you want a little bit more kind of slop posting, I do that on my VODs channel, my Bug Sensei VODs channel. I kind of put like, whatever I feel like isn't the greatest, you know, isn't kind of my best content, the like best inspections. I just stick some of the like random ones on my VODs channel. So that's on YouTube. Bug Sensei VODs YouTube. I need to move. I need to stand up. I'm consuming. I need to move. I need to stand up. I do not need to be sitting. I need to stand. You owe $12,000. I don't think my taxes are $12,000. I'm not making that much. I wish I was making that much. What are you playing? Oh, this is actually Minecraft. This is the new Minecraft update. They added like the flying ghast, and then they added all this. You know, they added ocean, realistic graphics, kinda realistic graphics. They added homeless people. They added cheaters, which I guess they already had if you're playing on like 2B2T or something. Yeah. Java or Bedrock. Oh, this is actually Java edition. They finally added something to Java. You know, that's not on Bedrock. Or am I getting that mixed up? I don't know if I'm getting that mixed up. I think I'm getting that mixed up. Don't blame me. I'm intoxicated. You can't spell? That's okay. I can't read, so we're the same. Hey, thank you for the bits, Steffi. 25 bits. I appreciate it. I have a challenge for you to become exempt from the $30 you owe to the government. I do not owe any money to the government because I paid my taxes. I'm a law-abiding citizen. Actually, the government loves me because I remove cheaters from video games. Thank you for the follow, Turkey Tate. And TDG LBRT. Some poor kid is actually gonna think this is Minecraft. I mean, it is though. Like, this is obviously Minecraft. Hello, fellow John. Welcome in. You did indeed find a John anti-cheat string, Octane. Happy Independence Day to you too. Is it Independence Day? 4th of July is Independence Day, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. I'm intoxicated. Don't mind me. I'm blabbering. I should know my history. I'm literally getting a minor in history. I should probably know these things, considering it is part of my degree. What island is that? This is, Galleon's Grave, I believe. No, Shipwreck Bay. Same difference. John Anti-Cheat would never lie. Unless it's to a filthy cheater. Then of course I'm lying. I am a film major, getting a bachelor's in film studies and a minor in history. That is the name for it. It's not a full degree. It's not a bachelor's. It's not an associate's. No other name for it. Who was the antagonist of the Cold War? I mean, probably the Soviets, right? In all fairness, a lot of the classes I have to take for my history minor are, like, not your general history ones. And I wish they were, like, over specific historical stuff, like the Ottomans or something like that. Because I love learning about the, like, empires, the historical empires. They're over, like, the classes I've taken recently are over African diaspora. And then the one I'm taking right now is over, I gotta check what it's called. It's like social injustice and something else. And history. History of social injustice, that's like what I'm taking right now. That's considered like the higher level history classes. Who started World War Z? That would be Chris Hemsworth. Yeah. Thank you for the follow, Dross. Was that Brad Pitt or Chris Hemsworth that was in the World War Z movie? Did I just say Brad Pitt? Yeah, yeah, that's right. I'm pretty sure it's Chris Hemsworth. I don't know why I'm thinking it's Brad Pitt. World War Z cast. Was I right about that? Oh, it is Brad Pitt. Okay. I don't know why I thought it was Chris Hemsworth. It is Brad Pitt. Okay. I don't know why I thought Chris Hemsworth was in it. Don't mind me. I'm just being stupid. I was at least right with one of my guesses. It just wasn't the first one. What kind of films interest you? Can you align your history class with your interest in film? Yes, because I love documentaries. The Golden Age of Piracy documentary on Netflix, that one's really good. I've watched a lot of, like, National Geographic, documentaries on pirates. The Ottomans, I think it's called, like, The Age of the Ottoman Empire or something like that, The Ottomans. That's a good, documentary. I've seen a lot of historical shows that aren't, like, documentaries, but a lot of them are rooted in accurate history, about, like, the Mongolian Empire. I've seen a lot of Roman documentaries of the Roman Empire. I like history. I like, Vikings, even though Vikings is like half and half. I mean, it's like half entertainment, half historically accurate. A lot of stuff in Vikings is historically accurate, though, and I love Vikings. Vikings is such a good show. Most of it actually is, like, historically accurate, not just a little bit. A good amount of it is. Yeah, sorry, Yeah, Saving Private Ryan is good. That one's good. I wouldn't say that's my favorite, because I'm not that big into, like, the more modern World War stuff, history-wise. I like World War games, but I like more, like, the older history stuff. I like learning about the ancient empires and stuff like that. Yeah, there's cheaters in Sea of Thieves. When I say modern, I mean, like, within the last 100 to 200 years. That history doesn't interest me as much. Saving Private Ryan was World War One. No, it was World War Two, because it's about, a lot of it takes place on, Normandy Beach, which is World War Two. Because the whole thing's like him, I'm pretty sure it's Hacksaw Ridge, which is on Normandy Beach. Or one of the D-Day beaches, when they're, infiltrating the German forces, or attacking the German forces. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think I should quiz you on history tomorrow. What do you think, John? Go for it. If I'm streaming tomorrow, you are welcome to quiz me on history. I mean, you can do it right now if you want to. You can quiz me on history. I may not get it all right. I am intoxicated, but, you know, I'm down for some history. I like history. This is my regular voice, yes. It's a little bit hard to, you know, fake a voice if you're intoxicated. So, that's how you know. This is what I normally sound like. I don't know what you're talking about. I need to stand up. Oh, hold on. The ship is turning. I need to sit back down. I need to lock in. What you sipping on? Let me turn the bottle. Oh, it's tequila. It is Forever Tradicional. Did you just miss the board? You did miss the board. Let me get you on here. Come here. Oh, I got you. Yes.
Thanks, bud.
Hello there. How you doing? Mr.
What's going on, man?
Balrog. 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 That's Lord of the Rings. The Balrog.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Nice name. Oh,
Thanks.
I think I
What you
missed
up to?
your other crewmate, didn't
Yeah, yeah, they missed too. I got
That
Jib.
is
No ladder
unfortunate.
wouldn't like let me grab
Come,
on.
come with me here, come with me. Do you see the name of the vessel?
Yeah, it made me laugh my ass off, dude. That's why I
Yeah,
came to say
yeah.
hi.
I mean, that's what I'm here for. I gotta make sure you're not cheating.
Are you John anti-cheat? My friends are freaking out about you.
Perhaps, perhaps,
Perhaps. Am I live right now?
perhaps indeed. I may or may not be intoxicated.
Oh, hell yeah. Me too, dog.
Amen to that, brother. I mean, we are pirates after all. It's only
Yeah, dog. I
natural.
got rum in me right now.
I got tequila.
Oh, hell yeah, dog. I got some 23-year aged rum. Having a
God
good time.
damn, 23-year aged.
Yeah, yeah. It was a Father's Day gift.
Hell yeah. Well, you and your crew wouldn't happen to be using any illicit cheats now, would you?
Nope, nope. Straight natty, dog.
That's good.
1,700
that's good.
hours experience. That's all I got.
Amen to that. That's exactly how much I got.
Hell yeah, dude.
Last
Yep,
I checked,
I-
about 1,700.
Nice. Yeah, I played when it first launched, and then take breaks every now and then, but always come back.
Oh yeah. I started playing when Reaper Hideout was first added, and then I
Oh,
also
hell yeah.
played off and on.
Hell yeah, dude.
Till recently, I've
That's
been
that's sick.
avidly hunting cheaters nonstop for 9 months straight.
That's what my friends on the ship were telling me. They're like, we saw the name of your ship, and I was laughing at it. They're like, oh my god, it's that guy. It's that guy that hunts you down and doesn't fight, but asks if you're cheating.
I am
And
that
after
guy.
your word, you pulled me on your ship and asked me if I was cheating.
That is true. I am that guy.
That's awesome, dude. Well, hey, as a real player and,
Yes,
and a known hater of cheaters, you're doing the Lord's work. Keep it up, man.
Hey, I do my best. What can I say?
I love it. I love it.
Don't mind my disheveled appearance. It is very hot. It has been like 90 to 100 degrees out here, so I'm keeping it cool.
Yeah, I respect it. I respect it.
I can't
Sometimes-
begin swamp
sometimes I'll be
ass in the
doing-
company outfit.
No, never. You don't want that. Oh my God, your
Oh, I
pet.
just realized
Greg
I went
Antochi.
right
I
by
love
you.
it. I
Yeah,
love it.
that's my co-inspector.
I
He
see,
does bite. He has torn many cheaters to shreds. He's
He
trained.
looks like the best of boys.
He is a good boy. Unless there's a cheater,
Heck
then
yeah.
he is ravenous. He will rip them to
Hell
shreds.
yeah. I love
Usually I have my homeless man do that. I don't feed him. I picked him up off poor Merrick. He,
Oh, you keep him on your ship, or you keep
Yeah.
him like at the port?
yeah, no, I keep him on my ship. He's pretty dangerous himself. I mean, I don't feed him, so whenever we come across cheaters, I kind of just let him loose. And there's
Oh, yeah,
usually
yeah,
not
see?
a lot left after that, so yeah.
So you
as
do
a
feed him. You feed him
substitute.
cheaters.
Well,
Hey, man,
exactly, yeah.
you're helping a homeless guy and keeping the sea safe. So I respect it.
He's on a diet, yeah. Cheater exclusive diet. But yeah, when he's not here,
Very
which
good.
is today,
Yeah, I hear
got
that's
my
that's
cat.
good for building muscle mass. So yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean there isn't usually a lot of meat on those cheater bones, but he takes
That's
what
true
he can
because
get.
they've never done a hard day's work in their life.
That is true. That is true. He doesn't mind the
Well, all right,
stench
man.
either.
Well, it's been a pleasure meeting you. I feel like I've
Indeed.
met real Sea of Thieves royalty now.
If you don't mind, I would like to take a look at your vessel and make sure there's nothing illicit on board. There it is.
Well, this one's actually a loner. Ours, we made a deal with the Flameheart Lord pirate man, and so we're running his around right now. So
Oh. Well, you never
They-
know
they-
when there's just a little cheeky cheater
they-
hiding in the corners.
well, they said they would love to have you on board, but we are not liable for what the skeletons that we have no control
That
over
is
do.
alright, that is alright. I know some good
All
little
right,
spots I can sit where they won't brutally murder me.
All right. Well, I'll tell them to pull on over.
Sounds good.
All right, man.
Hello AFK boys, welcome in. And Spartan Raiders, I mean, good for you Spartan Raiders. Thank you for the follow. Knock Hills, Ballas Docs, and Kitty Bean. Quit quitting. You don't need to enable him. You're the US tax collection system, come on now. Thank you for the gifts Twisted Doc and Koi Fish. Thank you for the live share, Just Stinky. Just to clarify,
So,
your
as you
hunting
know, that
shooters
ship is
used.
not the most maneuverable vessel, but they are in the process of bringing it to a standstill, so you can come aboard and give us an inspection, sir.
That is understandable. No worries. Thankfully, I'm on a very nimble vessel that can navigate easily. I'm sure we'll be there in no time. What was Joseph Stalin's job before taking control of the Soviet Union? I think I'm mixing up Putin with Stalin at the moment. Because Putin was technically, I think, like... Was it Putin or Stalin that was, like, technically, like, a peasant almost? Like, the lowest of the low, like, basically, like, the lowest class, and then somehow worked his way up? It's one or the other, I don't remember which one. Again, I don't know that much history about, like, World War II, World War I, like, more modern history. I can tell you some stuff. Putin was KGB. I mean, Putin has been around for a while. He's like 60 or 70 years old, so... Probably. That in your liver. You quit to be sober for your Lord and Savior Jesus. Fair enough. Stalin's basically the person who signed jobs in the Soviet Union? Gotcha.
Might want to park in the front of it so that the cannons don't light you up, brother.
It'll be fine. There's no other ships nearby, so I'll probably be doing some nice diving after this. It's fine if I sink.
Alright. Well, let's go on and check the ship out.
Alright. Hello there, gentlemen.
Hello.
I'm here for inspection. Oh. Well, you gotta give it a good whiff. Check all them corners. Let's see if the burning blade's still broken. That's the wrong corner. Excuse me, skellies. Check this I think they finally fixed it. Look at that. The devs have been watching. Oh my god, I'm getting gangbanged. Hold on.
Oh no,
There we
I'll
go.
try to body block.
They finally fixed it. Well,
Yeah, help
there
yourself to
used
some
to
food if you
be,
need it.
at the bottom of the burning blade here, there used to be, this barrel used to be closer to this hammock, and when you'd squeeze yourself between the hammock and the barrel, it would kick you out of the side of the vessel.
Ah.
Oh.
And it looks
that's
like
cool.
they finally fixed it by moving the barrel further away so you can't squeeze yourself between it. I was wondering when they
Hey man,
fixed that.
get you some food if you need it.
Oh, it should be fine. I'm pretty stacked on pineapples.
Rock on, brother, rock on.
Yeah, happy 4th of July to you too, Spartan. What is a nook? A nook is a small corner. Hello, Sir Fez II. Well, technically a nook is like a type of cabinet, I think. There we go. I'm in a good old spot the Skelly boys can't get me. Alright, and with the rest of your crew, Mr. Speedy Force, would you happen to be using any illicit cheats or bala stocks?
No. No, I'm not.
That is good. That is good. What about Mr. Ballastocks? He's thinking about it. He's contemplating.
Nothing to with it.
That is good.
Oh, is
That
there-
is good. Oh, almost got you. There we go. Welcome to the untouched. Oh, that didn't work.
Hey.
There we go. Welcome to the skeleton untouchable spot.
Oh.
And the way you get up here, if you happen to be on a burning blade and you don't want the skellies to touch you climb to the top of the crow's nest, you do a normal sword dash without the jump, and you'll land right on this.
Oh, good to know. Good to know.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Well, you gentlemen stay safe out there. I gotta get back to hunting, so...
Man,
Godspeed.
it's been a pleasure. Thank you for
Indeed.
your inspection.
They were criminals, don't trust them? No, I think they're fine. They're chill. They're chill guys. Next question. I hear an instrument. That instrument's got crazy range. What is a cranny? Well, a cranny is a very small corner of something. Probably. I don't know, man. The term nook and cranny has been, like, around for ages. I don't know what the origins of it are. I may be working towards a degree in history, or I guess technically a minor in history. But it doesn't mean I know what a nook and cranny's origins mean. Alright, let's see. What happened to the Confederate General Robert E. Lee after the American Civil War? Well, if I had to guess, he probably died. I don't know. Can you tell me how to fix your NAT type so you can place SOT? I'm too drunk for this. What? What is NAT? What? A keg! I'm out of ammo, no! I wanted to get a keg. There's still a chance I can get it. Aw, unlucky. Is that a ship? That's a skeleton ship. Wait a minute. Ah. That's why I'm hearing a lot of music. Nautilus. Now you're out here making me think I'm crazy. Playing music on my crow's nest. You wouldn't happen to be a dirty cheater now, would you, Mr. Nautilus?
I don't think I am. I wrote that,
I
though.
don't think you are. Are you having doubts that you might be a cheater?
I don't know. I feel like you're gaslighting me. Am I a cheater?
I mean, I'm asking you.
No, that was my crew, though. I don't know. They left me on your ship.
Oh, are you their homeless man? Do they feed you?
They do feed me, usually, if they're not trying to throw me off the boat.
Oh, I see. So they just, like, what lies did they feed you? It kind of sounds like your crew might be the ones gaslighting you. Did they just, like, tell you to go on this kind, sophisticated man's vessel and he'd totally bring you back in tip-top shape? I don't believe you're
I
talking.
like your eye.
Oh, there you go. Thank you. I do
I also
have
like
two
your
eyes.
ship. This is much more peaceful than hanging out with them.
It is a simple and quiet vessel. Unless my homeless man is here, then it is, a little chaotic sometimes. Oh, look at that. Brigantine.
Look at the boat!
Now, why did they instantly anchor? Wait a minute. Very interesting. Let's get a prediction going. Also, I like how my ship's just like creaking and moaning. This shit's got filling up with water. Hello, Longhorn. Welcome in. I think they might know. I'm not gonna lie. I think they might know. Hello there, Brigantine. How goes it? Is there anybody home? Your inspection is overdue. And a very intoxicated man is now on your vessel, stealing your food. Oh, I'm eating good tonight, god damn. I got a lot of food on here. Don't mind if I help myself to that. Nice ammo. Huh. Boop. They got voyage down? Let me check. Nope. I think they might be doing the mermaid thing, if I had to guess. And they just did not pay attention that there was a man on a vessel head straight for them. Or was a man on a vessel head straight for them. I'm sure they won't mind if I donate some loot. If I can pick up this loot. There we go. Loot donated. Well, I guess I gotta swim all the way down. What's that? Time to swim and probably get sunk. Actually, do we swim or do we just wait for them to come back? What are we thinking here? Drinking ice-charged Gatorade? What is ice-charged Gatorade? Is that like the like, clear Gatorade? Hello there, Mr. EJ9732. Borrow that real quick. Don't shoot that at me. Hello. Now, you wouldn't happen to be cheating by chance, Mr. EJ9732, would you know?
What?
You wouldn't happen to be using any illicit, illegal, disgusting sheets and hacks, would you? Good, 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 good. That is good. That is good. What's the name of this vessel? Let me check. I'm John Anti-Cheat. I'm the guy that makes sure people don't cheat on the seas. Which it appears you're not on a captain's ship, so I can't see the name of the unnamed vessel. Yeah, basically. Yeah. I just make sure people don't cheat. Well, you make sure to stay safe out there, Mr. EJ. Remember, cheating is very bad. And also remember that I'm always watching. John is always watching. Oh, Godspeed. You stay safe out there. Thank you, musician, for playing many fancy tunes up there.
Oh yeah, of course. That's all I amount to. That's what my friends say.
You know, at least you know your worth. You realize this guy will be reporting 10 times less cheaters than Hourglass players? Probably. But who are we having more fun with? Watching people do the same sweaty PvP a million times for 7 years straight? Or the guy goofing around and having unique interactions, you know? Throw the cat overboard. He just teleports back. I can't get rid of him. We need you in R6. Oh, how much do we have at the R6's Booty Island? Let me check. Wait a minute. There is no R. Wait, there is R6. Where's R? R6. It's not Booty Island. It is in the Devil's Roar. Cool. Is there any ships over here? No, not really. Why aren't you enjoying the 4th? I am enjoying the 4th. I'm playing Sea Thieves and drinking. Hourglass grind was miserable. Yeah. I wouldn't say Hourglass is the most enjoyable. I mean, I make it fun, because I talk to people instead of brutally murdering them. Which there's nothing wrong with, you know, on occasion brutally murdering some pirates. It does get repetitive and boring. In my opinion, in my professional Twitter opinion. Hello LG, welcome in. Hello Jonathan Anti-Dishonesty. We don't tolerate dishonesty here, and we all know cheaters are dishonest. Is this game only on PC? It is on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. I'm gonna stand up. I need to move. I need to stand up. Do you cheat? No. R6, oh, that's right, Rainbow Six Siege. When he said R6, I thought he meant like the literal coordinates R6. Look, man, you can't be expecting me to translate R6 for Rainbow Six Siege. Yeah. Never know how drunk you are until you stand up. I just don't like sitting down all day, every day, too long, you know. I gotta stand up, I gotta move. Hello, Erebus. Erebus. Welcome in. May I add you to the Anti-Cheat Guild? What do you mean, may I add you to the Anti-Cheat Guild? I'm in the Anti-Cheat Guild. I made the Anti-Cheat Guild. You can't add the maker. I don't know why I still have the cast for World War Z open. I should probably close this. I don't really need this open. Hello, Erebus. Wait, I already said that. You've been here. I don't know why I'm saying that. Alright, time to see who is out and about and ready to get inspected. Have you played Armada Reforger? I have not, but my friend Tuba did try it out. He wasn't too big a fan of it. It basically is like Hella Loose, but modern. I like Hella Loose. I mean, I haven't played Arma, but I like Hella Loose. I may give it a try though. We'll see. I will say, I've been watching a lot of like war history stuff. I'm not gonna get into what war history I've been watching because we don't need to talk about politics and it would involve politics. But I have been watching a lot of war history. So, you know, I might give it a go. If it's like historical, or at least like, I guess, war accurate, like historically-ish correct stuff, I may check it out. Because I like history. You hope to get inspected one day? Hey, you just might. You never know. I like how this guy's just still up there. As far as I'm aware, I think he's just sitting up there still. So, no, it's not a ship. You had to play War of Rights? No idea what that is, but I may check it out. I've heard of Arma before. I can't say I've ever heard of War of Rights. Is it like a less known game or something? Should you turn yourself in or keep running? Turn yourself in, it's not worth it. Ugh. War of Rights is godly. Now I kinda wanna look it up. War of Rights. Wait a minute, is this a Civil War game? Hold up. This game looks like Hell Let Loose. Is this like Hell Let Loose? This actually looks fun as shit. No, that's not Civil War, that's I see like Civil War. Is it Civil War and Revolutionary? Cause that's kind of what Hell Let Loose, or not Hell Let Loose, Holdfast is. Holdfast is kinda like it's Revolutionary War. Where did I put that? Am I stupid? I mean, I guess I am a little bit stupid. There it is. It's Civil War? Gotcha. That's funny. Does it have proxy chat? Is it like Hell Let Loose where you can just like yell at people? What is one of the worst cheaters to deal with? Excuse me. Oh, the worst cheaters to deal with are probably the ones that are spamming slurs, you know? Or just saying egregious shit that I couldn't even repeat, obviously. I'm not gonna repeat, but like saying some pretty egregious shit. Those are usually the worst cheaters. Proxy chat gets interesting. Don't join Confederate side. Yeah, that would kind of be a big concern, considering it is a Civil War game. Yeah, that's... yeah, probably not one I could stream, to say the least. Also, thank you for the gifts, Twisted Doc and Constant Gerd. Oh, I don't know why my chat just like, I guess it was catching up. It just like went really fast. I'ma sink your ship? Okay. That's not that impressive if you can sink my ship. I mean, I am like probably the worst Sea of Thieves content creator at PvP. Known to Sea of Thieves. Remember the follow Conix? Yeah, I'm streaming on TikTok as well as Twitch. Not YouTube. I've thought about streaming on YouTube, I just don't really like YouTube streaming, and I feel like YouTube streaming is kinda ass. Mainly in the terms of like, I do not see anyone stream on YouTube. I feel like nobody streams on YouTube. And the only time you could stream on YouTube and actually get anywhere with it is if you have a big following. Which, technically I do have a decent sized following. But, I don't know, it just feels like nobody's really ever streaming on YouTube. Also, that's a lot of chats to keep track of, and I already struggle to keep track of 2 chats. If I'm trying to keep track of 3 chats, 4 chats, that's a lot of chats to keep track of. And I try to like respond to y'all. I don't want to be one of those streamers that just like ignores their chat. Or only responds to like donators or something, like, you know. I wanna actually talk to y'all, so. A lot of creators have gone away from streaming on YouTube. Yeah, I have noticed that, because I know, like, I think it was like Moist Critical was streaming on it for a bit, and then just stopped randomly, and I've like never seen him stream on it anymore, so, I don't know. I think it's just because the perks probably aren't as good. ESP is client-side cheats. Well, ESP's like, it basically highlights all of your player hitboxes, so you can see people through walls, you can see people, yeah, through walls. That's what ESP is. Goodbye, Sent. Kick apparently pays 95% back to its creators. That is true. Kick does pay really well. They have a super easy monetization thing. The downside to Kick is it's not that big of a platform. Not many people use Kick compared to the other platforms. And unless I had like an absolutely massive platform and I could convince a lot of people to go over to a different platform, then it would make sense to stream on Kick, but like, you know. I will say there's another thing, it doesn't have as many ads, if any. I don't think it has any ads. That is a nice thing about Kick. I hate Twitch ads. And I always feel bad when people are like, getting Twitch ads, and I'm like, brother, I feel ya. I hate going into a stream again, like 2 minutes. God forbid somebody has 3 or 6 minutes of ads, or whatever the max is. I don't know why. Why? Just why? Why put on 3 to 6 minutes of ads every hour? That is just torture. And why is that even an option? You shouldn't be able to do that. You watch anime? I do watch anime. What's your favorite anime? My favorite, I'd have to say, of my top like 3. Number 1 is probably the Bleach 1000 Year Blood War, the Bleach reboot. I love the Bleach 1000 Year War reboot. That's probably my favorite, or at least in my top 3. Attack on Titan's up there. Attack on Titan's great. What's another one? Ain't nobody asked that question. I am streaming on Twitch. Somebody did ask the question. Solo Leveling was also pretty good. I'd say that one's up there. But yeah, Bleach 1000 Year Blood War is probably my favorite. Also, I'm a film major. If I want to talk... Hello? Did this guy steal my getup? The fuck? Did you steal my getup? Why does your ship look exactly the same as mine? What is this? I need to look at your ship here. Did you copy my ship layout? Why do you have the same sails as me? Hello there, Mr. Clipped. Greetings. Let me take a look around this vessel here. Looks like you got different cannons. The ship hull's a little bit different. Same sails though. Flag's not quite the same, but it is of the same as the sail. From a distance, it looked like you copied my ship cosmetics. Now, you wouldn't happen to be cheating by chance, would you, Mr. Clipped? Not using any? I see that very aggressive no-shake. That's good, that's good. Alright, Greg's gonna sniff you here. He's gonna give you a nice whiff, make sure you don't smell like a cheater. Because believe it or not, cheaters do lie. So we gotta make sure you're not lying. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna be drinking while I fill out my papers here. Go put that there, yep. Alright. Alright, look at that, you got a good old Fort of Fortune somewhere. Heard that loudest. Well, feel free to sink my vessel. It wouldn't appear you are drinking, it wouldn't appear that you were cheating, so Godspeed. I must go to my island vacation and bask in the glory of no cheaters. Hello there, Snake. Goodbye. Big goons. Burn. And we got the ultimate fight here. 2 ocean crawlers. That I just killed 2 ocean crawlers versus 2 skelly captains. Goddamn. Anyways. Cheater smell of old cigarette ashtray. That is a generous smell. Cheaters smell like Asmongold's room if he was a League of Legends player. That's a more accurate description of what they smell like. Man didn't care about the ship, only the cheaters. Hey, I'm dedicated to my craft, what can I say? How and why is no one typing? Huh? I don't know what you're talking about, Chief. People are typing in chat. Yeah, take it easy, K-San. I appreciate you watching. Love your vids, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy them. Did I miss what you're drinking? Maybe. I think I only said it once or twice. Well, if you want to know, it is tequila. I feel like there could be somebody here, but at the same time, there's probably not, because the Sea of Thieves tends to be the sea of no thieves, just seas. A lot of seas. I'm playing on PC. Does the tequila help identify cheaters? No, it helps me deal with very stupid chatters. And it helps me deal with, very stupid pirates, you know? One and the same. Dare I say. You do a tequila karaoke? I'm not singing tequila. I may have it, but I ain't singing it. Welcome in, AGB. Straight from the bottle? I mean, I have a cup, but yeah. Technically no, but like, yeah, I mean, I'm drinking it straight. I'm pouring it into a cup though. Hello, Kyle No Style. It's a nice little rhyming name, Kyle No Style. Now, some of you may think I'm weird. Anybody here that is of drinking age may think that I'm weird. I only drink alcohol, or like to drink alcohol, if it's iced. That's why I drink out of a cup. I always have ice in it, regardless of what it is. You may think it's weird, but I like my alcohol cold. Same with my coffee. I like my coffee cold. I like my ice cream cold. I like my alcohol cold. Couldn't tell you why. It's probably a lot of people that think I'm weird for that, but that's how I like it. When you were a kid, you used to think they were singing your name, Christina, and not tequila. You know, that's honestly valid. Here's a little funny story from when I was a kid. The song Get Lucky, we're up all night to get lucky. Me being a kid, because like how much they blend the word together when they say it, I thought they were saying like Mexican lime key. That's like, or it was like Mexican lanky. That's what I thought they were saying when they said we're up all night to get lucky. For some reason, my child brain at the time thought that translated to Mexican like lemke or something. And for the longest time, that's what I thought they were saying. And I was like, hold up. What do you mean it's to get lucky? I thought they're talking about Mexican something. Can you say John anti-cheat in the accent? I'll do it when we pull up on some people. I'm too intoxicated to just be going into character. Gonna go by, John. I will never cheat. Hey, salute to you, brother. Salute to you. Stay cold. This man really likes being cold. I see a ship. I see a vessel. I see a potential inspectee. Very smart man, a very smart man. Drink grog, that we shall. You ever steal from the cheaters? Usually I don't get on a cheater's vessel in time. They tend to kill me before I can do that, so. I believe I've only stolen from a cheater once, and it was the last cheater we came across that I stole from. Can you say happy birthday, Liam? Happy birthday, Liam. Yours was dude looks like a lady, you thought it was do it like a lady? Honestly, that's more reasonable than mine. Because I thought we're up all night to get lucky was them saying Mexican lime key. Or whatever the fuck the second word I thought it was. What's another thing that I had a very misconstrued perception of when I was a child? Any luck today? We're looking. We're looking. Are you doing lines? No, I'm not doing lines. I'm doing swigs, if you will, shots of tequila. Ah, I know a song. Now that this is one I, like, misunderstood the lyrics, but one of my favorite songs as a kid was, I don't remember the name of the song, I just know the lyrics. They go, our house is in the middle of the street. It's like, our house is in the middle of the street. I don't know the name of the song. It's probably called like Our House or something. For some reason I really liked that song when I was a kid. That one and my favorite song as a kid, yeah, it probably is called Our House. Pretty self-explanatory. Yeah. Another song, my favorite song as a kid was Fireflies by Owl City. That was like my favorite song as a kid. Our house, like a pirate. We're living in our house, ya mate. I can't do a bird action while I'm drunk. Am I even going towards that sloop anymore? I'm so off track. I don't know where the fuck I'm going. I saw a sloop for a little bit, and now I'm like going into a storm, and I have a feeling I've completely lost the ship. I've lost the plot. How old are you now? I'm 21. What month is it? Month 7, I think. In a couple months, in 3 months, I'll be turning 22. My birthday is on October 31st, 2003. I do not know where thou cheaters be. Yeah, I don't know where that ship went. I think they dived or something. They said, I'm out. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, go. Damn, I'm older than John Anti-Cheat. Yeah, there's probably a lot of y'all in chat that are older than me. I'm 21. You don't know, you thought you were older than me? Or I thought you were older, yeah. You thought, I can't speak. You thought that I was older than you. I get that a lot. People, like, for some reason think I'm like 30. Which I get that I probably sound older than I am. And I sound a lot more mature than my age. I don't get why people think I'm 30 though. I feel like the reasonable guess as to like my age would be like 25 or like 26. I feel like that's a reasonable guess to my how I sound versus my actual age. I get so many people though that are like, "You're 30 years old." I'm like, brother, do I act or sound like I'm moist critical? I'm not 30. Brother, I'm a college student still. Yeah, like 25 I think is more reasonable. 45 easy, damn, y'all calling me ancient out here. Oh, there's the ship. It's straight ahead. Cool. Do you pay the bills? I do pay rent, so, you know. I mean, it's the summer, so I'm currently living with my parents. But once I go back to campus for my next semester, I'll be on campus. I still have to pay rent, so, I mean, yeah. People on Reddit too think you're a teenager. I take it you sound like one, and that's why they think that. Think of the follow C line. You definitely do. I love your videos, dude. Hell yeah. Glad you enjoy them, C-Line. Thank you. Oh, I got any favorite movies you enjoy or genre you really like? Naturally, I like a lot of historical documents. Historical, movies, shows, documentaries. I like a lot of historical stuff. As far as favorite movies go, Pirates of the Caribbean, the first 3 are definitely up there. Love those movies. Obviously. Yeah, those are up there. That's definitely up there. The Lord of the Rings series are good. The original Star Wars, but I'd say Pirates of the Caribbean is probably my favorite out of any of those. The first 3, that is. I gotta preface that, because I'm not a big fan of the newest 2. Inception's pretty good. There's a couple like ooh, actually, hold on, backtracking. Some of my favorite like standalone movies, if we're not talking about series, Minority Report, that one's really good. I like dystopian movies. I don't know why. And same with the books. I like dystopian stories in books. Like my favorite book is Fahrenheit 451. Minority Report is a really good movie. That's like early 2000 Tom Cruise movie. I like that one. I know there's another one that I'm thinking of. I like the first, I think it's called, why am I blanking on it? It's with all the big kaijus, basically. It's Titan something. It's not Titanfall, because Titanfall is the video game. Something Rift, I think. Pacific Rim, that's what it is. Yeah, Pacific Rim, thank you. I like the first Pacific Rim. The second one sucked ass. I like the first Pacific Rim. That's up there with some of my favorite movies. For like comedy / heist movies, Italian Job is probably my favorite. That's up there with like Ocean's 11. I like Italian Job more than Ocean's 11. Ocean's 11 is really good, but I like Italian Job. Have you ever seen The Forbidden Kingdom? I've seen Kingdom, the South Korean, yeah, the South Korean, like, zombie, feudal age zombie show. I've seen that one. That was a good show. I'm guessing that's not the same thing, though. Have you seen The Martian? I have seen The Martian. That one's good. I wouldn't say The Martian's, like, my favorite. The previous ones listed are up there in, like, some of my favorites. Have you seen Kingdom of Heaven? Is that like a... is that like a Jesus documentary or something? Pacific Rim. That's my favorite one, Pacific Rim. Forbidden Kingdom is a movie with Jackie Chan and Jet Li. I mean, I've seen Rush Hour. Rush Hour is a pretty fun movie. all three. I think there's three of them. I like the Rush Hours. Again, wouldn't say they're up there in like my favorite movies, but they're good movies. They're funny. Yeah, this game does have cheaters. Who's your favorite Star Wars character? Favorite Star Wars character? Favorite Star Wars character? I was gonna say Boba Fett. Like, if I was a kid, I would say Boba Fett. But the new Boba Fett faux show kind of ruined him for me. Unfortunately. So, Darth Jar Jar. Yeah, Darth Jar Jar's my favorite, obviously. Yeah, originally I would say Boba Fett. I mean, I think the bounty hunter characters are cool. I mean, granted, that's more for like aesthetics because they haven't really been in much other than like the Clone Wars show, like Bossk or Forloom. I always thought was like cool looking. But those are just like bounty hunters. Same with Boba Fett. Like they're not actually in it too much. As far as like actual characters, main characters and whatnot in Star Wars, who's my favorite Star Wars character? I've always been kind of an Obi-Wan fan, I'm not gonna lie. From like the prequels and the originals, mainly the prequels. I liked Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan, Ewan McGregor. And whoever played the original Obi-Wan, mainly Ewan McGregor. I liked Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan is probably one of my favorite characters. Kit Fisto. Kit Fisto, I would say is Kit Fisto's kind of my answer, or I say like my answer. Kit Fisto's kind of like my bounty hunter answer. Like he's very much a side character that like he's a good character, he's a cool character. But he's not like a main character, you know? He's not like an actual story character, if you will. Yeah, that's fair. I'd kind of equal that to like me liking the bounty hunters, you know? Do the dance with the pants, bro. But I don't have pants on. How do I do the dance with the pants if I don't have pants on? Is this like Skull and Bones? Absolutely not. Skull and Bones sucks ass. Want to talk about tedious grinding and boring ass game. That's Skull and Bones for you. And we got two ships actually. We got a galleon and we got a brig. Think Ewan still played Obi-Wan in the animated stuff? I'm pretty sure most of that is voiced by somebody different. Ahsoka is amazing. And Rex. For a second I thought you meant the Ahsoka show. Yeah, character-wise, yeah, Rex is a classic, Ahsoka's a good character. I thought you meant the show. I was like, show's... I wouldn't say the show's the greatest. It's not terrible, but... Honestly, I liked Ahsoka and Mandalorian better. Like, where she fights the, like, basically gang boss lady. I liked that. No need to shoot at me, gentlemen. I'm just here to do an inspection. Espresso. Don't mind me. We got FL Arenas. Don't worry, I'll get you over there. You got it. I was gonna shoot you over. I was helping you out. Oh, we got over here. We got Eli something. Eli Patrick 21, and I got some funky names.
What is up? What is up, bro?
Hello there. I'm making sure you gents aren't cheating. Any illicit cheats, hacks, or anything?
We ain't cheating, bro.
That's
Wait, we
good.
just started. We just
Hey, I'm
started,
just
bro.
making sure.
How are
We
you
just started
what are you
playing, bro.
writing on?
Well, I'm writing on paper. Though it's very, very
Right.
thin paper.
Duh, he's writing on paper.
Bro, I didn't see shit.
It's mental
What you writing there,
paper.
bro?
I'm making sure. Ow, that's rude. Oh, could our brother not
Hey,
write his
stop shooting him,
papers?
guys. Hey, wait,
Oh,
I don't know why they're
damn.
shooting you.
No, we're not killing you, bro. We're not killing you,
Nah,
bro.
nah, nah, I don't know why they're
The
shooting you. Stop.
gunshots say otherwise.
Wait, where did bro go?
I have no clue.
Downstairs.
He disappeared?
Yo, bro! He just
Anyways.
buzzed.
think he's dead, bro.
Bro, he did.
Anyways. These the new NPCs were added? Yeah, yeah, they are.
Guys?
He sees nothing. I was never here. Now, you gentlemen wouldn't happen to be cheating, though, correct? No illicit cheats being used? I am the anti-cheat, after all. It's kind of my job to make sure everybody's playing fair, even if they're desperately trying to murder me.
Wait, are you an actual game dev? Wait, where are you at? Alright, I guess we just throw a song.
Come here often? Ah, it's very foggy out. I've been made out. They found me. Uh-oh. What's your opinion on shoelaces? Very cool. Are you trying to hide illicit goods from me? Naughty, naughty, naughty. Don't worry, I'm not gonna kill you. Now where's that brigantine at? Oh, well, you stay safe out there. I may or may not have broken my leg. Godspeed. That's rude. They're definitely not cheating. I can tell you that much for sure. Hello, mentally a fish. It is I, mentally a human. How goes it? I have a feeling I'm probably sunk. Yep. And I am. Oh my god, and it put me all the way over here. Brother. I wanted to inspect the brig, not go to the opposite side of the map. What is this? Well, to be fair, we are at 3 hours, so probably gonna wrap up my stream and, you know, exist. Excuse me? Why the fuck are you here? I'm at an outpost. Get out of here. Yeah, you better run away. You might fire. Oh my god, I'm missing. Somebody delete me. This is embarrassing. Oh my god, he brought his homies. He brought the block. Get the fuck away from me. Stop singing. Ugh. Stop singing. Ugh. Stop it. Stop it. Anyways. I think they are cheating. Somebody summoned the sirens at my outpost. And I'm not happy about it. It's gotta be the best pirate I've ever seen. Happy birthday, America. Happy birthday, America, indeed. Alright. I'm ending. Yep, I need to sleep. Hey, thank you for the galaxy, Pickle Rick. It's Pickle Rick. And right as I'm about to end my stream too. I appreciate it. Thank you for the gifts, Twisted, and look at GT. Thank you, Cole. I appreciate y'all for watching. Let's see who's live. Who can I raid? What was this stream? Time to look. I might find somebody new on the Sea of Thieves. And oh my god, there's like nobody that I follow. There's like 3 people that I follow actually streaming Sea of Thieves right now. The theory might be true, Sea of Thieves is kind of dying out a bit. Radar Clue? We might Radar Clue. Kind of taking a look and seeing what my suggestions are telling me. What are the random people we shall raid? There are many options, many streamers that we can raid, and we will choose one. There is little feature on Twitch known as suggestion. It is little recommended for your streamer. We are using it to see which streamer we shall raid. I'm not sure exactly which one, but we'll do one. And then we will raid. If you are on TikTok, why am I talking Russian accent? If you are on TikTok, you can come over to Twitch. We're gonna be ending the TikTok stream. We're gonna send all the Twitch viewers over to a different streamer. So yeah, I appreciate y'all for watching. Take it easy, Godspeed, look out for content, and yeah. We did raid files fairly recently, so we may hold off on raiding files. I think we might raid our Cluey. Because it's been a minute since we raid our Cluey. And I'm stumbling my word, I don't know what I'm doing. Why am I going southern? Why am I doing, I've done Russian, and now I'm doing southern. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, if anybody wants to join the, Discord, there's the Discord. Thank you for watching TikTok, even though I'm still live on TikTok. I didn't even end it. Goodbye, TikTok. Bye-bye. You're gonna end that. Thank you very much. Thank you for the follow, Bob. Alright, let's raid our Chloe, because I am mentally not here. I can't be bothered to find somebody new. It was the first one requested. Let's run it. Here is the raid. Mishajan. How am I getting all these right? Oh my god, I usually miss all of these up. There we go. Okay. These fucking mermaids, they're back, aren't they? Can a brother catch a break? I'm about to beat some mermaid ass. Hold up. You little shits. Don't you run away from me. Get your ass over here. Let me beat your ass. Go here. Go here. Nope. Get out of here. You're not allowed to sing in my waters. Go here. Let me beat your ass. Two can play that game, yeah. Okay, anyways. Make sure to spam the raid message. I just had to deal with some, you know, naughty pests. There's a lot on the horizon. Actually, there's not a lot. Sea of Thieves. There ain't shit on the horizons. Alright, I'ma stop. I'ma stop. We're gonna spam the raid message, show our Louie some good old love. Bye-bye.
When do we listen to it?